My name is Patrick Conklin. I shot this deer on opening morning in Washtenaw County with a 450 Bushmaster. And don't have a ton of history with this deer. We have gotten pictures over the last 3 to 4 years, but not enough to really put together any kind of game plan. In the area, people call him the Bridgewater Beast, the area I shot him in. A lot of people had seen him, but nobody could pattern him. He just kind of wandered in about a 2 mile square area. And went out opening morning, really not expecting to shoot this monster, just going out to have fun. And first thing at first light, neighbor to the north shot, sitting there looking to the north, hoping some deer would run my way. Nothing did. I kind of hear him crashing through the woods. And after they kind of went through, I leaned up against a tree and just kind of taking in the morning. And I looked to my right about a couple minutes later, and this guy was just standing there in the middle of a CRP field, not moving. Didn't even know how big he was, just saw the body. It was kind of a misty, rainy morning, so light was terrible that morning. It was trying to snow and spitting rain, so sleet. And he just sat there for about 3 or 4 minutes, never moved, like a statue. Couldn't get a shot at any of the vitals. Didn't really know how big he was either. He was going from right to left, so all I could see was the left side. Thought he was a nice buck, but couldn't see any of the bases, any of the trash. Just saw 3 or 4 nice tines and waiting for my chance to shoot. And he started walking north, grunted a few times, didn't stop, in and out of autumn olives and brush. Just kind of looks like a young CRP field with some growth. And yeah, finally stepped into an opening. He actually looked away from me. It was the first time I saw any of these tines in the back. And as soon as he did that, my heart started racing. Immediately put the scope on his vitals, tried to steady myself the best I could, and took a shot. He bounded off, but didn't run, just kind of bounded off, stopped, and then walked behind some autumn olives. And at that point, I had no clue if I hit him. Like I said, it was at 7:10 in the morning. It wasn't extremely light with the overcast, so couldn't really see blood or anything in the scope. And text my nephew, text my wife, told him I shot what I thought was a nice 10 point. And I told him I'd give him a call about 9 o'clock when I go look for it. So happened pretty quick in the morning. Wasn't a lot of adrenaline when I first shot him, because again, I didn't know how big he was. I finally walked up on him though, got down, went over. He was literally laying 20 yards from where I last saw him. He went to right to the next autumn olive and actually bedded down at the base of it and expired right there. And as I'm walking up to him, it kind of set in. I started seeing the bases and the points and the length of the tines and the mass and all the things I didn't really see that morning. And called my wife, and I was in shock. She's asking me how big he was. I was telling her I had no idea. He's huge. She said, "Well, I thought you found him." And I said, "I did. He's right here." I said, "He's got more than 20 points. That's all I know. I don't know how many, but you need to get over here now. He's a giant." And she did. She ran over. My nephew wouldn't get down. He was still hunting and seen lots of deer. So she came over and we sat there and started counting points and enjoying the moment. But the first time in my life that a deer has actually grown, had ground growth versus ground shrinkage. So that was pretty exciting.